Hey, good morning, everyone. Wednesday, the 9th of September, 2020. Can't tell you the weather. Went outside for a second. It was cold. Haven't run the dogs yet. Just to prove my point, some of you do doubt me. So I'm going to make the video first, then I'm going to run the dogs. And look at the time date stamp on this video, people, while you were rolling over. Your ever flexible, most humble fluid messenger was rolling out. Okay, we can call this kind of a plagiarizing video because I'm going to take snippets from 3 other sites. Give you a little story here. And let's deal with the pictures right away. Holy smokes, I never thought it'd be called a carpet. I don't think you guys heard what I said on my last video. I said I think country western chicks are hotter than rock and roll skanks, with exceptions. Did you miss that part? God damn, somebody took me to task over this. There you go, sir. Stevie Nicks, #1 picture. Yeah, no argument from me. Nancy Wilson from Heart, you got it. I don't doubt it for a second. But all in all, come on, country western chicks, they got it hands down. Okay, with rare exceptions. Master that. Learn how to listen to the whole sentence, will you? Now, moving on from foxes, pictured here, to skanks, let's start this video out with Nancy Pelosi. Who's going to argue with that? I'm sure somebody will, no doubt about it. All right. I don't watch TV, people. I don't watch Fox fake news. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch anything on TV. It sucks. But this flew under my radar back in September, earlier this month. 22nd of September, I believe it was. Well, Nancy, rules for thee, but not for me. Gets her hair done, and now she's claiming it's a setup. Just a quick little snippet. Come on, Nancy.
If we wear masks.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi under fire tonight after security footage showed her inside a San Francisco hair salon that's closed to the general public because of coronavirus.
Hey, I'm looking at the picture. You can't miss that skank. It's her.
The salon's owner releasing security footage to Fox News, telling Fox, quote, "It's like a slap in the face." Pelosi today insisting the salon told her it was allowed.
It was clearly a setup. I take responsibility for falling for a setup by a neighborhood salon that I've gone to for years. Well, I don't. I think that that this salon owes me an apology for setting up.
The salon wasn't following the rules. Even though indoor services are allowed by the state of California, the city of San Francisco only started allowing any hair appointments on Tuesday, and they must be outdoors. Shampooing isn't allowed, and masks are required. Pelosi was pictured without one.
I just have my hair washed. I don't wear a mask when I'm washing my hair. Do you wear a mask when you're washing your hair?
All right, that's enough of that ugly skank. Holy smokes, man. I think she's got a drinking problem, but I'm willing to bet her husband does too. But yet, somebody's going to argue with me, I'm sure of it. Okay, now, Froggy Needs No Master had a epic 4-hour, 21-minute, 6-second video up, live streamed September 8th. And he successfully hid some pretty damn good stuff in that. I'm just going to play a little brief segment of it. Good job, Froggy. And here we go.
You're working under a wrong premise to begin with, and you're never going to find the answer if you do that. Viruses have no nucleus. There is no respiratory system. There is no circulatory system. There is no digestive system. Viruses are not alive. That's like saying soap is alive. They're not alive. They are solvents. They are soaps. However, more accurately, they are enzymes to fractionate tissue for waste elimination.
Hey, where'd you hear that before? Didn't I share that with you a long time ago? My good buddy, Alan Windsor, nuclear chemist extraordinaire, learned the technologies from the creators of those technologies. Yeah, viruses. You're going to kill it with bleach, people. Keep using that hand sanitizer. You'll take care of them dangerous viruses. Hey, like the Mona Corona. Okay, so finally, Ice Age Farmer. People, I'm not going to give you a link. I've given it to you enough times. If you're not interested, so be it. Just a little spurt from Christian here, who hosts this channel.
Move to take total control over our seed supply, even as, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to even say this. This makes it all the more ridiculous. Look here, we have just seen word of a seed shortage that we're hitting now in the United States, even as Amazon says you're not allowed to buy them anymore. Here we go. Following last fall's record amount of acreage in cover crops because there was so much flooding, right? All those corn and beans that were flooded out and lost, farmers had to come plant something into the ground to keep their soil alive. So they used a ton of cover crop seeds, even digging into the 2020 seed stash. And so this year, yes, the market is definitely seeing shortages in a few different crops like radishes, hairy vetch, and annual clovers. We don't have enough seeds here in the U.S., and they're cutting off our seed supply internationally. Again, Amazon and Wish, just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And it seemed completely outlandish that they would be taking control over the seed supply only 6 weeks ago when I covered it. Just as it seemed ridiculous to suggest that there would be meat shortages this year. And then we saw Wendy's without hamburgers. Yes, it's all playing out very quickly. I understand why it looks ridiculous to talk about it looking ahead. But here we are. Folks, please understand what's going on. Please understand that these forces, while they have been at work for hundreds of years, these are Babylon's banksters, the Fabian socialists with their long-standing plans. This transcends party lines. It transcends religious. This is deep. This is about bloodlines and spiritual warfare and powers and principalities.
Gee, where'd you hear that before? I think that's Ephesians 6, but you don't like the Biblers out there. Yep, you don't want to hear that, do you? Alright, especially my farmer rancher friends, check out that article. Was premiered 12 hours ago. Ice Age Farmer. Nope, not giving you the link today. I'm giving it to you before. If you're interested, you can go to YouTube and search it in the search bar. Ice Age Farmer. Most recent download. Okay, so now where do I go from here? People, you got to become aware of what is really going on, how fast it's coming, and what is behind it. Now, I sure hope nobody argues with me about Pelosi being a skank. Because if I wrote a picture dictionary and we got to the slang word skank, I would put her picture up there. But I do have to make allowances for local bottom feeders that just might say something like, well, you know, for an older woman. Kids, this is what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Title of this video is Bigger Than Big Pharma. When I say big pharma, I'm talking big chemical, I'm talking big oil. Can there be something bigger than that? You better look into big tech. You better look into Alphabet, owners of Google, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, there's something bigger than big pharma. And if you think big pharma and all it encompasses is evil, I don't think you've seen nothing yet. Okay, people, until next video, why don't you guys enjoy the weather? I don't even know what it is right now. Stepped outside, yeah, it's a little cool. I'd give you a more complete report if I had run the dogs first, but it's only 10 to 4. Alright, I'm going to get this video up. I got stuff to do.